When I got the call that I made it to the Forbes under 30 list, I thought to myself, who should I thank for this amazing honor? I thought about God, I thought about my mother, I thought about Nigerians' economy, I thought about everything, and I thought about my YouTube fans. I couldn't have done it without you all. We're here. We have made it. A millionaire.
Is the mic working? Thank you very much. Okay. I'd say that, like every other Nigerian that came to the UK, I came with that awesome mindset. I came to work. And after so many years, I have finally been able to make a million and become a millionaire. And I'm so excited. Thank you for having me to tell people about how I became a millionaire. What do I have to thank majorly? I always thought to the corruption, okay? Like a lot of Nigerians, I am also a millionaire through corruption. Thankful to the corruption that's in Nigeria right now, I have become a millionaire. I have £500. I have finally been able to save £500 after years of being in the UK. And thanks to the corruption, that has doubled, you know? So if I switched it to Naira, over £1 million. So that makes me a millionaire by corruption. If that makes any sense to you. And I'm not going to leave savings out of this because savings had a lot to do with this. I saved. And so far, as of today, I have £500. So don't ask me because I'm not borrowing you. I'm only here to lead you to the path to become a millionaire yourself. Yes, you can be a millionaire as well, thanks to corruption. It's not funny. It's not a funny thing, to be fair. It's not funny. It is not funny. But let me tell you about it. I became a millionaire overnight. I had £500 saved up and I was like, oh my god. I saw that tweet that said Naira was now 2,000 or something Naira. I'm like, what? I felt like, what is happening? And then I went to Lemfi and I checked and it was about 2,000 something, and I'm like, oh my god. I didn't have the money. I wasn't going to put it in that account, but I was like, just swapped it, £500, and I saw it there, 1.2 million. Overnight. I've always heard about overnight success, overnight viral sensation, but I am an overnight millionaire, and it just happened, you know. Like I am so no. I wanted, of course, I've always dreamt about being a millionaire, but not like this. I had to have a success story because when I came to the UK, I came with 500 Naira only, which at that point was about, that was all I had. That was all I came to the UK with. I didn't even come to the UK with it because they collected it from me at the airport. You know, those Alpha. They collected it from me. So I literally entered this country with no Naira in my account, no Naira in cash, no pounds in cash, no pounds in account, nothing. And now, miracles do happen. It does happen. Praise the Lord. No, seriously, it's not funny. I saw a tweet in early January, saying Naira was about 2 something, and I was like, no way. I went to check Lemfi, it wasn't up to, it was like 1.8. I was like, maybe 1.8 or 1.5, I cannot even remember. Then mid-February, only for it to be about 2,160. I'm like, what is happening? First thing I thought, even before thinking, oh, I have £500 saved up now, let me see how much it is in Naira. Before I thought about that, I was thinking to myself, how are people surviving back home? How are people doing? How are they surviving? Because if I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of excitement there that, oh my god, see how much more money is going to be in Naira. But you also have to think that, how are people surviving? You know, that thought comes to your head, like, what about the person that is earning less than minimum wage? I remember when somebody tried to offer me 25,000 Naira job. I worked at that time, at 2020. I lived in Satellite Town and the job was at Yaba. So transport then was still about okay. It was almost like 500 per day. And I'm talking, they wanted me in the office every day. So how would that compute? And I had to enter Mulwe in, cut costs by entering certain type of bus that are not comfortable. How would that help me at the end of the month? I'm having like 5k or 15k. What have I done then to work as a secretary in a bakery or something? I was just thinking to myself, the job was as good as mine because it was my family that was recommending me. But in my head, I'm like, I'd rather just stay at home and be sewing my top that I was selling then for 1,000 naira and just know that it's data money or whatever. What the hell? So I cannot imagine if, I'm sure they are still offering people things like that. And you're saying corruption will not increase. How would it not increase? Because then that's the only way people can get any extra money aside what they are being paid. It's like the tipping culture in America. Am I lying? Don't come for me. I'm just saying. Because you call it tipping doesn't mean it's not low-key corruption. I use Lemfi. How did I hear about Lemfi? I heard about Lemfi through Chidera Peters. And I was just thinking, let's see, because then I was also using one thing. But then the rate on Lemfi was better. And I was just thinking, then there was even a time when I risked sending money to somebody. Like, I sent pounds to them for them to help me send naira. And I thought to myself, how ridiculous is that? How, like, my money could go. Like, I had people, after doing that, I never did it again, because I had people saying they send 500 to this person for them to send naira, they sent 1,000 to this person to send them naira, and they didn't send it. And I'm thinking to myself, I cannot imagine that 500 pounds that I've saved from 2021 till now. Like I said, I'm not borrowing you, so don't ask me for any, even £5 I'm not giving. To save till now, I should now be like, oh, maybe there's an emergency at home, I need to give them small of it, and then I send it to somebody to send it home for me, and then they scam me out of it. I'll not be okay for like a month. I would not be okay for a month. I would not be okay. Even though I'm saying that I've saved up £500, if you've watched any of my video, I used to say that I'm in debt. Thankfully, thank God, I've been able to pay it all off. Thank goodness. And now I am £500 rich. 1 million naira. But if you call me 1,000 naira, I'm gonna break your head. I'm a millionaire in naira. And the difference between Lemfi and the black market is not so much. And I would just say to myself, maybe 20 naira or 5 naira or 10 naira, I would not risk that small change. Like, because of that small, maybe at the end of the day everything will pile up to 1,000 naira. Risk it and then lose that much money in pounds. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Do you get? So, because as the last time I helped somebody send money, because there's someone in my life, I don't want her to know how to use it, because if she knows how to use it, she's gonna send all her money to everybody. People that don't have shame, they just send black tax anyhow. So I don't want to teach her how to use it, so I always send it for her. So the last time she sent me money, I even used that and I was just like checking, and the rate is so good that it's double what it used to be. I've sent it at 900, I've sent it at 800, and it's because of how I send it that often that I'm able to know what rate is actually happening now, what rate it is now. So I've checked 1,000, 2,000, about 2,000. Last time I sent it was 2,160, and it's so secure. Another reason why I like the app is because I don't have access to my Nigerian bank account. So when I left, I didn't do my NIN, and even when I went back home, I do not know why I did not try to sort it out. I should have sorted it out. I should have gone to the bank. I should have sorted it out, but I don't have a Nigerian bank account. So the best way for me to manage it, I'm not sending my money to anybody. There's no third party. It is me and my app. So once I have maybe, because I do have to send my niece allowance, so maybe 20,000 naira, I send my £10 into my account. I can, now that it's 2,000 naira, I can just send that £10 into the naira, because you have a UK account and a naira account on the app. So I can say just change that £10 into £20 and just save it there till forever. But the thing is that even though I saw that money, that £500 is 1 million naira, I didn't think to myself, oh, I need to change this money now, because don't forget, pounds is increasing as well. Do you understand? So if I had an emergency and I needed that funds, to change it back, it might drop. Maybe I change £500 now to this thing, and then I want to change it back to pounds. It's not going to be £500 again. It most likely will drop, because pounds increases daily as well. So I'm not going to risk it. But what I'll say is that it's really good to send money back home, but I'm not going to risk it and pull my life savings. I don't have a Nigerian bank account, but I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one guilty of using Lemfi as if it's forex or stock exchange. I'm always doing just checking what's the this thing now, which I believe it is not. Like I said, it's not good. But at the end of the day, there's just this I'm just saying what you're thinking, which is like, oh, naira is high, I mean, pounds is higher, that kind of thing. It's just better because then it reduces a little bit on black tax on you. It reduces black tax for you. This might actually be the brokest I've ever been. The 2 toothpastes. So because I'm moving around, which is happening sooner than I thought. I can't wait to show you guys how I've packed my things. I'm not stocking up. I've thrown toothpaste with more inside. I've never ever willingly cut toothpaste in half. Never. Since never willingly. Maybe when I was in Nigeria, or maybe when my sister's or maybe I know you get that kind of thing. In Nigeria, I'm not going to I was a sufferhead. I didn't have money. So, but this time around, I've done it because I've not been restocking and I've just been trying to be as frugal as possible. I've not bought anything. I've not stocked up on anything. My house is so I'm trying to reduce and all that. So that is why I've got that empty toothpaste, because I did cut it yesterday, and today I've bought myself Oral-B, which I actually made sense to dine, but like I said, I'm still being as cheap as possible because I want to remain on that £500 exactly. So I bought Oral-B for £1, so that is £2.50. So I'm just still being cheap. It's hard, So God, the reason why I use Lemfi mostly is because I'm skeptical. I'm really skeptical. I'm skeptical of people. I'm skeptical of apps. I'm skeptical of this. I'm skeptical of that. And then even when they changed their name from Lemonade to Lemfi, I was skeptical. I was thinking, what is happening? But then I saw some authentications online that it was truly them. You get that kind of thing. They were trying to rebrand, trying to freshen up, trying to bizarre. So they were trying to genzify themselves. Did you get what I did? Genzify themselves. So that's why they're called Lemfi. Genzify. Oh, you get it? Yeah. This is a free ad, by the way. Just trying to show my, how crazy I am, how flexible I am when it comes to ads and everything. I'm not going to lie. The moment I saw that, yes, I was a millionaire in Naira, I almost cried for 2 reasons. Nigeria is getting harder for everybody that is there, earning below the minimum wage. My sister just told me today that there is someone in the neighborhood selling 1 egg for 300 naira. I remember when a whole crate was about 500 and then it became half a crate for 500 or 400. That was, in fact, I remember as I'm talking to you, I remember the shop I used to go and buy it in, half a crate for 400 naira for my sister, and it became 450 and it became 500, like that. But selling 1 egg for 300 pounds, I say 300 pounds, 300 naira is outrageous. You should fear God. You should not even buy from the poultry again, because I don't know, I had to tell her that maybe the end that was doing it was charging as per push gift. Maybe that's why it's 300 naira. I don't know why I'm saying pounds. 300 naira, it doesn't make any sense. And 2, because baby Mide, baby Duni, baby Ayomide, my mommy's baby, is technically a millionaire in Naira. But wait till I pay house rent and I'm going to be minus £20 because my house rent is 520 and I'm going to have to pay. And there's so much I need to update you guys on quitting, on getting a job, on searching for a job, on so much, because there's so much live update that I can't believe that I'm hiding from you guys. And I am so excited. Operation Find the Husband 2024 is going to be here. It is this year. It's going to be amazing because I got God. So you can use my referral code in the description box. Use it to get free money. £5 or £10, I'm not sure, but you can get free money, and free money is always good. And also, if you want more millionaire tips, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, engage, and maybe you might win a £5 or 2 from my millions. You are now one of my elite employees. You just might be an elite subscriber. Anyway, thank you guys, and I really appreciate you watching this video, and thank you very much. I'm coming now. gotta let it show. I'm coming on, ooh, for the world to show. Gotta let it show. I'm coming on. Oh, thank you. Gotta let it show. I'm coming. Oh, and if you want to give me the £20 to pay my to add to my rent, so I'm not on minus again, you can use my referral code to join Limfi, okay, so that I can have that £20, so I'm not minus £20, I'm just on 0. Let's be serious. I almost fell.